I am a sculptor, a magic maker of clay. You say in English, malleability. That is my thesis, my manifesto for life. Carol, she made a new mold of me. I saw her after reading her book. She was intoxicating. She smelled like fresh cut wood and cake.
When I grew up, I wanted to do data entry. I would feed data into the computer. I know it sounds easy until the numbers and figures start looking similar and confusing. The work is brain draining and a tedious rigmarole. But it's a calling. I mean, once I had a bigger dream. I'm not allowed to say this word. Sexy. Yeah, this one afternoon, I thought it could be sexy to be a security guard.
Yeah, she wanted to do data entry. See what a bore she was? Data entry provides little room for creativity and offers few thrills. The mind naturally loses interest in doing systematic tasks. The only thing that could probably keep a person interested in the job is the fact that it has a steady paycheck.
I prefer dogs to people. It's not original by any means. My mom is on a board of charity with Paul McCartney, and he told me that he added a frequency only dogs can hear to the Beatles song A Day in the Life. You should listen with a dog sometime.
How do you know Carol?
My mother was just smitten with Frank, her late husband. She never really understood their marriage. But for me, Carol's more like a dog.
Can you confirm if Carol has a dog? We haven't seen one.
Duh, she is the dog. Frank hired me to walk her. But now I just enjoy her company. Plus, I'm not gonna miss out on all the juiciness. Murder, fame, suitors, a lesbian stalker. Oh, I bet you didn't know about her, did you? Are we still rolling for?
Carol is my client.
What happened?
Well, as you must know, Confessions of a Maladaptive Daydreamer was a work of fiction. It was fresh, innovative in the most subtle ways. An insight into a true sociopath's mind. When I first saw Carol, I couldn't believe that she wrote this modern day Gustav Meyrink. Really? Mind-altering.
She isn't study client anymore.
We didn't part on good terms.
This is the trance dance, which is practiced by sound communities in the Kalahari region. Now, it is an indigenous ritual by which you reach a state of altered consciousness achieved through rhythmic dancing and hyperventilation. Now, it is used for healing the sick and healing negativity that lurks in people and around the villages, or, in this case, cultural defining communities. Before we start about Carol, we need to honor the light in each other. Alas, her return. That was my higher self, Ashnu Bootkanar.
He's a quack. I mean, I personally think he's trying to seduce her. You know, she's a famous author now. A brilliant book. It's so violent. You know, I'm not sexist. I'm all for women empowerment. But, you know, this novel reads like Hemingway and Stephen King had a baby and it learned to write and type and voila, I wrote this novel.
Yes, I sought treatment. I saw Dr. Reinhold, and he had very, interesting kind of experimental treatment. A Kundalini massage. I drank some strange tea in a tent, and he said I was healed. And he said all of my, sexual issues from my marriage, they were gone.
Our sex life. Oh. I feel like this is the time where if I had something, something whizzy or quick-witted to say, I would say it, but, it's not really my style.
You have a lot of guns.
Yeah. So?
Just wondering.
Well, don't. Wandering is bad for your brain cells. Carol would never ask such dull questions. Have you ever smelled her?
Yeah, she smells.
Yeah, I bet you have. She smells like freshly baked snickerdoodles, citrus, and pine needles. It's a confusing smell. Wait, hold on.
She became an academic writer, writing for universities, colleges, and research firms. It's tedious. If you wanted a good bedtime story, just ask Carol about her job. It involves going through large amounts of information, adhering to a very strict, very specific format. Well, okay, my thoughts for young people. You know what? Why bother going through all that trouble when you can just buy a custom academic paper? Now you'll have enough free time to pursue your real passions, like watercolor or nursing.
I have her read to me all the time. First it was her book, but I'll tell you, I'd listen to her read the dictionary.
How do you know Carol?
We met at her book signing. We shared a slice of tiramisu, and that's when I became suspicious. Something was wrong. I suspected foul play. She was nervous, a wreck. She stormed out, and that's really what prompted the investigation. Something like One day I was crying in my closet, asking God to free me from my terrible husband. And then the next day he was dead.
How long is it gonna take them to like set up this whole spiel? Because I'm really not feeling it. Also, this dog stinks.
How'd you get this?
She left it for me to have.
Yes, I cheated on my wife. I'm a sculptor. I cheat on her entire marriage. I don't understand why this is important.
I threw this woman a party in my home. And what did she do? She sleeps with my husband.
No. She drank too much and passed out. I wanted to, but, you know, I don't mold clay that doesn't say, yes, please, mold me hard. But she got sick just as I was leaving. She threw up, poor thing. But her throw up looked in the shape of a lightning bolt. So I thought about Zeus and his lightning. He used that bolt to inflict pain or death upon his enemies. He would also transform into various creatures, like an eagle, or a swan, or a bull, and ding dong! I realized my wife Giselle, she was a bolt of Zeus. So I left New York. Now I am here.
It convinces him to leave me and move back to Italy.
You think she killed her husband?
For God's sake, yes!
Well, what about the novel? Do you have suspicion she didn't write it?
I'm done. You said you were taking down this murdering.
We didn't say exactly that.
Good luck. Actually, I revoke that. I hope your film sucks.
There is no way Carol killed her husband. Is that what this is all about? Listen, if you want the real secrets, the scary ones, you're gonna have to stop filming.
What do you mean?
Hello, did you read her novel Confessions of a Maladaptive Daydreamer? Come on, Carol! She did not write that story. Only a narcissistic entitled dick who's married to a boring shelf woman could have written that.
Then who?
Do I have to spell it out for you? Frank. Her husband. Her very dead husband.
Oh, did Frank read my novel? Oh, I that's kind of complicated too. I don't suppose there's anything else you'd like to ask me. It's pretty straightforward, how he died and all. And I guess that's why you came here to find out. And